Hello, Western Civ 105. I'll just be really brief on the announcement for today. So right now, just to briefly mention, we're learning the history that's covering a lot of the terms that you learned put into action. And so World War I, we are seeing monarchies and which are going to fall. We're going to see at some point the rise of liberal democracy, or capitalism and democracy, but also alternative systems such as fascism and communism. Now, I'm going to do more of a discussion of fascism probably next week when we're getting into World War II. But these are really, really important events to understand, and we're covering a lot. Now, look, the last video that I posted for you, I'm seeing some of the notes that you guys are doing on it, and that's fine. It'll count as points. But whether or not you're actually getting the discussion or not, I'm not sure about. So I have a podcast I put at the end about the question of whether or not Hitler was a socialist. And it's a very long and complex podcast. It's a little weighty. And so I guess you don't have to worry about it too much if this topic doesn't concern you. I mean, I want you to learn about it, but take the notes. But it's really only going on in America, and it's really coming up in a particular set of political ideologies, and it's flat out rewriting history. It's just wrong. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm making even a defense of socialism. That's a whole other topic. But my point is there's a trend that's only, and it can only work in the United States, really, because America didn't directly experience Nazism and to know really where that political context comes from. And also, they do call themselves National Socialists, so that's fair to be confused by that. The terms can be confusing. Keep in mind that Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge, they called Cambodia Democratic Cambodia, and there was nothing democratic about it. There's a lot of labels that a nation can put or an ideology can use that don't necessarily mean that they have much relationship to the word and the way that you would associate it. And I've mentioned this in several lectures before. I want you to always think about that. In any case, please feel free to write me if there's any questions about anything. And I hope you're having a great day, and we'll be in touch.